To follow breaking developments in the abduction of Nancy Guthrie. Right now, questions remain unanswered as investigators race to find the 84-year-old. It's now been 4 days since the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie is suspected to have been abducted from her home in the Catalina foothills of Tucson. New developments in the investigation have been slow coming, but the Pima County Sheriff's Office assures that they are working hundreds of possible leads in this case. 12 News journalist Gabriella is live in Tucson with the latest in this investigation. And Gabriella, what's the sheriff saying about a possible suspect?
Well, Tram, right now the sheriff is doubling down on the fact that they have not yet identified a person of interest or a suspect in this case. This comes as there were rumors of a possible suspect circulating social media this morning, but the sheriff was very quick to shut that rumor down. And I want to read you part of a statement that he released in response to that. Sheriff Chris Nano says detectives are working closely with the Guthrie family. While we appreciate the public's concern, the sharing of unverified accusations or false information is irresponsible and does not assist the investigation. The sheriff says detectives are speaking with anyone who may have had contact with Nancy Guthrie. They're also waiting on forensic DNA evidence results to come back from a lab in Phoenix. The sheriff says they collected all kinds of evidence at Guthrie's home, including DNA. So far, the only match has been to Guthrie herself, but detectives are expecting more possible matches to be returned in the coming hours and days. Another big factor in this investigation is surveillance video or lack of it. As of yesterday, the sheriff's office was still working to obtain access to any cameras that Guthrie had around her home. We did notice that a doorbell camera appeared to be missing. The sheriff says detectives are looking into that.
We're following all leads we have. That's all I can tell you. We've got hundreds of leads, and it's from you that produce those leads by telling people we need help, and I'm grateful for that. But I'm not going to get into all that. We have a team designated to deal with all of our leads. They're looking into all of that.
And at this point, the sheriff says there is no credible information that suggests this was a targeted incident. That statement comes after at least 2 Tucson stations and TMZ reported receiving ransom notes. Those are unverified ransom notes, and the sheriff says he is aware of those and they are thoroughly investigating him. Now on day 4 of this search for Nancy Guthrie, we know time is of the essence as she is not believed to have any medication on her that she needs. But this morning, the sheriff spoke with an NBC reporter telling her that he still has hope and faith that she will be found alive. So they're asking everyone and anyone to keep a lookout for her. Unfortunately, they do not know what she was wearing at the time she was last seen. They also don't know if she left in a car or what kind of car. And at this time, they don't know if she is injured. Anyone with information is asked to reach out directly to the Pima County Sheriff's Department. Tram?
Yeah, there's so little to go on. They're not saying a whole lot, the Pima County Sheriff, and, understandably so, because they're still trying to wait for a lot of data and a lot of information and results, lab results to still come in. But, you hear these rumors, and in a way, they kind of become almost distractions from the main focus, which is trying to find her and solicit as many tips as possible.
Exactly, and that's why the sheriff spoke up this morning asking people to only share information that comes directly from their office, from their investigators, because at this time, that is all we know to be truthful.
Yeah, I know we'll be getting more from you later on this afternoon. Gabriella, thank you so much.